Microphone check. Good evening. Dr. Bradley, members of the Connellsville School Board, faculty, staff, and alumni, parents and other family members, guests, and most importantly, the Connellsville School District Class of 2021. It is my sincere honor to welcome you to the 55th Annual Commencement Ceremony of the Connellsville School District. We are here tonight to announce the graduation of 313 young men and women who have successfully completed all the requirements of our school district and the state of Pennsylvania. Each year, as I prepare for our commencement ceremony, I find myself thinking about the meaning of graduation. What has occurred to bring us to this point, and what the future holds for the graduates who sit in the seats behind me. I think back to their freshman year, their young faces, their uncertainty of what to expect, and that twinkle in their eye. Wow, how fast time goes by. Students, take a moment to think back to your journey through high school. It was full of twists and turns and marked by countless challenges to overcome. But you persevered, and I'm proud of the hard work and dedication that you have demonstrated. Our faculty and staff have placed high expectations on you, and you have risen to the challenge. Your motivation to be the best you possibly can every single day has enabled you to reach the many goals both inside and outside the classroom. This senior class is a well-rounded group. We have talented performers, musicians, athletes, and academic leaders. There are many achievements and honors that these seniors have accomplished. However, what I am most proud of is their contributions to our community. Class of 2021, you have passed the test of the Connellsville School District, and you have overcome the many difficulties associated with attending school. You are ready to move on to find your place in this world. You have what it takes to be successful. I wish you the very best of luck. At this time, I would like to recognize the administration of both the Career and Technical Center and high school. Principal of the Connellsville Career and Technical Center, Mr. Bruce James. And our assistant principals at the high school, Dr. Tammy Stern and Mr. Andy Hedger. To begin our program, I would like to introduce our Student Council Secretary, Ethan Hamilton, our National Honor Society Representative, Cameron King, our Student Council President, Melanie Porterfield, as well as our senior course members. Thank you.
At this time, we now ask that you stand for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and the flag salute, and remain standing for the invocation, alma mater. Thank you.
Please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, as we begin our ceremony, we thank our families, teachers, friends, and most importantly, you for all the guidance and support we have received over the years. While our senior year was not ideal, we all pushed through trials and tribulations to reach our goal of graduating today. Please bless each and every one of us as we take the next steps forward from here and move on to the next chapter in our lives. Give us strength, wisdom, and protection as we leave here today and pursue our dreams. Lastly, we ask you to keep us close as we go our separate ways and never forget where it all started. Be with the class of 2021 and everyone in this stadium as we all move forward. In your name we pray, amen.
Good evening. My name is Bridget Starr. I'm a teacher at the Connellsville Area Career and Technical Center. It is my honor and privilege to speak to you tonight and introduce the CACTC salutatorian of the class of 2021, Mr. David Keffer. David is the middle son and second oldest child of David James and Rebecca Keffer of Connellsville. A proud Connellsville resident, David started his educational journey by attending Southside Elementary School. Throughout his youth, David was active in a variety of outdoor activities, as few ponds and streams did not taste the rod of victory with David's renowned fishing exploits. While at the CACTC, David excelled in his electric program and served as a mentor to younger students. David also helped in numerous community projects as a wiring lead. David's skill with electricity earned him his 4-year membership status in the Home Builders Association. In his electric program, David earned both his OSHA 10 and OSHA 30 certifications, as well as his employment skills certification. In addition to being a leader in his vocational program, David was an exceptional student in his academic courses. Having David as a student for the past 2 years was not only an honor and a pleasure, but David taught me how quiet fortitude could help overcome challenging times. Due to his commitment to hard work and excellence, David earned a 2-year membership into and was elected treasurer of the National Technical Honor Society. David's future plans include applying to the IBEW-5 at the end of June. David will begin his 5-year apprenticeship program through journeyman status and then into a career as a state licensed electrician. Please give a round of applause for both his hard work in school and as a future electrician. I proudly present Mr. David Pepper, salutatorian, CACTC, class of 2021.
I want to start off by thanking my parents for always supporting me. I would like to thank my teachers who have been there for me throughout the years. I would also like to thank Mr. Spears, my electrical teacher, who has given me a career. My experience at the CACTC was not only a good one, but gave me a chance to pursue my goal to be an electrician. I have always believed that a man could be a few words, but great actions. With that, I want to say good luck to the class of 2021. Thank you.
My name is Justin Guest. I'm the gifted support teacher at the high school. I'm here tonight to introduce the high school salutatorian. Most teachers at the high school have their students in class for 2 or maybe 3 semesters. But my position's a little different. I can see my students for 6, 7, maybe even 8 semesters. So I get to know them pretty well. It's amazing to see how much they can change over those 4 years. But one thing that has not changed over that time for this year's high school salutatorian is our work ethic. From her very first year to her very last day, Hannah has been one of my best workers, one of the best I've ever had in class. She barely finished one project before she would be talking with me about her next one. That set an example for other students to follow. That, to me, is the best kind of leadership. Hannah and her friend Abby King designed a Pittsburgh skyline landscape page for the gifted classroom based on Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night during their first year at the high school. It's still something that a lot of people comment on to this day. On the very last day of class this year, those two were back in the gifted classroom, and Hannah wanted to stay all day to finish another project that she started before the pandemic restrictions altered our school schedule. She is that conscientious, that creative, and that hardworking, and she'll be taking all those qualities this fall to Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia, where she'll be studying actuarial science. If your future is like your past, I would not be surprised if 4 years from now, someone at Liberty will be again introducing Hannah at her college graduation. So it's a special privilege for me to introduce to you the Connellsville Area High School class of 2021 salutatorian, Miss Hannah Bruner.
Thank you, Dr. Guest. It is such an honor to be introduced tonight by a teacher that has made such a great impact on my life over the last 4 years. A special thank you is also due for the other teachers, administrators, my family, my friends, and all those who sit behind me today for being the support that has gotten me to where I stand. But my story starts 4 years ago when I sat in those stands and watched my older brother graduate. After I left the ceremony, I got out my phone and wrote in my notes under the title of For the Future. I wrote, and I quote, "If I ever give a speech at graduation, talk about how life is like a puzzle." Well, here I am today with the great honor to be able to give a speech. So I feel I owe it to my younger self to take this advice. So here we go. When doing a puzzle, the first thing you do is look for your corner pieces. The four most distinguishable, and arguably the most important, these pieces in the menagerie that is the unfinished puzzle are the first that you look for. These pieces are like the four main parts in our lives that make up who we are. Our family, our beliefs, our interests, and I believe our time in high school. Every teen in America experiences high school, but no two experiences are the same. Every graduate here with me today has learned a different lesson than those who sit beside them. And although we are all here together for the last time today, these lessons that we have learned will be the corner piece for our lives from this day forward as this chapter comes to a close and this piece is set. After the corner piece is found, you begin to look for your edge pieces that hold it in place. In the puzzle that is our lives, these are made up of who you walk with in the halls, what clubs you were in, what teachers you had, what sports you played, who you sat with at lunch. These are the things that make you who you are and who people know you for. What make up our high school experience unique and special to you. And then there are the pieces that go in the middle. These are the individual and special memories that make all of us will take from our time spent at Connellsville High School. The smaller things that only you can remember but have a great impact on you and consequently make you who you are today. Something special or small, like what a teacher once said that unintentionally stuck with you and that you're reminded of to this day. Because each and every one of us here has had a unique experience in high school, and it has shaped us to be the person who we are and influenced who we will become. From here on, our puzzle will become more and more complete as the picture of who we are will begin to take form as we go our separate ways. To further our education, to enter the workforce, to join the military, to start a family. The pieces of our puzzle will continue to be placed as the picture of our lives becomes more and more apparent. Class of 2021, our puzzles are still unfinished, and each of us have a lot to work to complete them still. I am looking forward to seeing the beautiful pictures that each of you make as our time in high school comes to a close and we are left to begin our lives. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ronald Berry, and I'm the Instructor of Protective Services at the Connellsville Area Career Technical Center. It is my honor and privilege to speak to you tonight to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Miss Katie Jean Wolf. Katie is the middle daughter and second oldest child of Sean and Brenda Wolf of Dunbar, PA. A proud Dunbar resident, Katie started her educational journey by attending Dunbar Township Elementary School. Throughout her youth, Katie was active in softball, youth group, the Wilderness Experience Leadership Service Program, or WELS, in Uniontown, and a member of the Fayette EMS Explorers Program. Katie learned firsthand the dedication and EMT skills needed. Katie is a licensed emergency medical technician, EMT, and throughout the pandemic has been on daily calls across Fayette and Washington counties with Fayette EMS and Brownsville EMS. Katie is planning out her future by enrolling at Penn State, the Everly campus, to earn her Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and will continue her EMT service by moving to Brownsville EMS, where she will take emergency calls and help the community in need. She exemplifies everything a career technical student can be. Please give a round of applause for both her hard work in school and as an EMT. I present Miss Katie Jean Wolf, valedictorian, CACTC 2021.
I want to start off by thanking Mr. Berry, not only for introducing me, but for being a great instructor. Mr. Berry, like many of the staff at the CTC, spent endless time and effort to help the students strive for career success. I personally want to thank Mr. Berry for spending many hours throughout the summer of 2020 leading into my senior year to help me study and prepare to take my nationally registered EMT test. I couldn't have passed this test without him and become the EMT and graduate I am today. I am Katie Wolf, a 4-year member of Protective Service Program of Study and the class of 2021 CACTC valedictorian. Babe Ruth once said, "It's hard to be a person who never gives up." To my fellow classmates of 2021, we have faced many challenges in our school career. We have a pandemic thrown at us our junior year and are just now getting through it, and we are graduating. We simply could have given in and thrown in the towel, but we chose to take the challenge and go with it. If it taught us anything, it's that we can bounce back and work even harder. We had to adapt and overcome to make this crazy and half the best year the most normal we could. As you go on to whatever is next in your life, this is the attitude you will also be able to tackle the future with. We have experienced many things, but what lies ahead will be impacted by the skills and coping mechanisms that we have learned over the past 18 months. We're going to have many opportunities to be the best version of ourselves. Take those opportunities and run with them. The future lies ahead. Class of 2021, so now it's time to end this chapter of our lives and begin writing the next one. As a class of 2021, let's help make the world a better place. I want to thank my peers, staff, and everyone here tonight for keeping us motivated and getting us to this achievement. I also want to take this time to thank my family and friends. Without the encouragement and support, I don't think I'd be here today. You have pushed me to keep going on my hard days and confirmed how good I was doing on my good days. So onward to all the days ahead, come what may, and remember that it is hard to beat someone who never gives up.
Hello everyone, my name is Brian Strickler. I am a chemistry teacher up at the high school. 3 years ago, I had the pleasure of teaching one of the most exceptional students of my teaching career. When I say exceptional, this student can write their own ticket in life. Not only is he highly intelligent and has a strong work ethic, but he has a very kind heart. For example, he would always take the time to assist his peers on chemistry problems in my classroom. And he was courteous to everyone. It was truly remarkable to see someone at his age functioning at such a high level. Seeing this is very rare, and seeing this has inspired me to become a better teacher as well as a better person. This is why I honestly believe he's going to be a very successful neuroscientist and have a huge impact on our world and the people around him. So it is my greatest honor to introduce your valedictorian, Seth Nicolette.
Hello everyone. First off, I would like to begin by thanking Mr. Strickler for the introduction. I had Mr. Strickler for my sophomore chemistry class, yet to this day, he continues to show a great deal of interest in my education and my future. In class, Mr. Strickler would always be sure to never let any student fall behind, no matter their ability. He is a teacher who I can say with 100% certainty truly cares about each and every one of his students. Thank you, Mr. Strickler, for giving me the best possible foundation for learning chemistry and for your devotion to your students. For those of you in the audience who don't know me, my name is Seth Nicolette, and I am the valedictorian of Connellsville Area High School's 2021 graduating class. In the fall, I will be attending Washington and Jefferson College, where I plan to major in neuroscience and hope to go on to medical school, where I plan to pursue a career in neurology. Tonight, in regards to our senior year, I will not be dwelling on its negative circumstances. However, what I will say about this year is that it had the positive effect of teaching all of us the importance of personal responsibility. Until this year, many of us came to school every day only because we were forced to, and did our work every day only because there was nothing better to do while we were there. But this year, not only were we allowed to not come to school, but it was in many cases the far more convenient option. When it was so easy to simply not do the work, and many times there was very little external motivation to do so, those of us graduating today were determined to see ourselves on this stage, and so we did it anyway. My hope is that all of us will carry the same drive into the further stages of our lives and our careers. There is a quote by Stephen C. Hogan that says, "You can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic." Each one of us graduating tonight have our own dreams and aspirations that we are determined to see come to fruition. Whether or not those of you graduating with me today are satisfied with the work you put in this year, going forward is when putting in work really matters. After today, we no longer have the luxury to not do what needs to be done, knowing that we would see minimal effects from it. We are no longer able to be lazy, feeling reassured that it won't matter. Now, after today, whether or not we push ourselves to work hard means the difference between achieving our dreams or growing old knowing that we wasted potential. I know that potential is in every one of us, whether you see it or not. What we all need to understand moving forward is that our dreams won't be accomplished simply by waiting around and hoping that they come true. Whether that personal dream is to open a business, get your dream job, lose weight, get rich, it doesn't matter. If there is something you want in this life, work hard and go get it. There is not a single thing standing in our way except for ourselves. Lastly, I would like to thank everybody here today for their time. I want to thank both the administration and especially all of my teachers over the years for getting me here today through your devotion to our education. I want to thank all of my friends for your encouragement and for always believing in me. I want to thank God for all that He has blessed me with and for everything He does for me each and every day. Most importantly, I would like to thank my family for their endless support and for always pushing me to be the best that I can be. I would not be standing up here this evening without you. Finally, I'll leave you with this. Dreams don't work unless you do. Thank you.
Could our two valedictorians and salutatorians please come back up to the platform at this time? Thank you for those inspiring speeches. I have a small but very prestigious award to present to each of you for earning the title salutatorian and valedictorian. When you consider how large our graduating class is and how many outstanding students there were, to finish at the top of the class academically is a tremendous accomplishment. David Kepper Jr., this award is presented to you as a Career and Technical Center Class Salutatorian. Hannah Bruner, this award is presented to you as a high school class salutatorian. Katie Wolf, this award is presented to you as a Career and Technical Center class valedictorian. Seth Nicolette, this award is presented to you as a high school class valedictorian. Congratulations to all of you. I would also like to introduce the top 10 students in the high school graduating class according to class rank. Please stand when your name is called, and I ask everyone to please hold your applause until the end. Seth Nicolette. Hannah Bruner. Lucas Hammerly. Julian Alott. Katie Kabala. Gage Jalot. Madison Kerpiel. Sydney Jalot. Reagan Dowie. And Elizabeth Jackson. Congratulations, I am very proud of all of you. Please open your commencement program up to the last page. Listed are some of the award winners and scholarship recipients who were recognized at our senior class award ceremony that was held on Thursday, June 3rd. As you can see, we have quite an extensive list of students that are well deserving of being recognized for their achievements. Let's give this group a round of applause for their efforts. Thank you. I would now like to introduce the Connellsville Area School District Superintendent, Dr. Joseph Bradley.
Thank you, Mr. Bosnick. It is my honor to introduce the members of the Board of School Directors in attendance. If the members could please stand when introduced to be recognized. Mr. Kevin Lape. Mr. Dave Panzella. Mr. Dave Martre. Mr. Paul Harshman. On behalf of the students, thank you for your service, your guidance, and your governance. Thank you. It is my honor to address the Connellsville Area School District's graduating class of 2021. Before I speak directly to the graduates, I have a few words for everyone else. To the members of the Connellsville Area faculty, our staffs, board, and administration, congratulations on a very historic year. These seniors represent each of you. They have learned in your classes, shined on our stage, and created memories in our buildings that you help run. To the parents, to the guests, congratulations. These seniors represent each of you. They have learned from your example, listened, for the most part, to your advice, and grown in your care. To the seniors, you represent each other. Together, you have a combined past, a collective present, and a united future. In your past, you have accomplished many achievements. You got our adrenaline pumping on the fields, mat, track, and hardwood. You have wowed us with your instrumental and vocal prowess. You participated in numerous parades. You have allowed your creativity to shine and impressed us with your knowledge and poise in Skills USA, our musical Footloose, and numerous other academic competitions. In their classrooms, these seniors have accepted the challenge of and excelled in everything from advanced placement, honors, and college and high school courses. These seniors have also navigated a worldwide pandemic on a scale and magnitude never seen before. The resilience these seniors have learned and displayed is a quality that will serve them well into the future. Your past is the culmination of 13 years of hard work, of reading one more page, of having mom ask one more review question, 13 years of juggling part-time jobs with the next big step and the next big test. One more rep in the weight room, one more sprint at the end of a practice. Throw in a relationship and a dance for good measure. To paraphrase one of my favorite quotes from the great American lyricist Edward Louis Severson Vedder, I'm sure at times these seniors did not know whether they were the bag or the boxer. This is a past to be proud of. This is a past to build on. This is a past that has led to their present. Your present is this moment in time, your very unique ceremony, your unique celebration with your family and loved ones. You also share a united future. You are united as the class of 2021, and time will only tell what the future has in store for you. As I reflect on this class, I see laborers to pharmacists, I see engineers to programmers, I see parents to graphic artists. I know that statistically, approximately 70% of you will move on to some form of post-secondary education. 30% of you will move into the workforce. 3% have chosen to serve our country with military service. And a few of you are the very justifiable, celebrated, undecided. As you go into that future, I wish you the best. In that future, there will still be many, many times that you will question whether you were the boxer or whether you were the bag. As you face that uncertainty, I know you are prepared to make the right choices and fight the good fight. I am honored to call you Connellsville Area School District alumni. In closing, I want to thank not only you, the students, but the entire Connellsville community for working together to get through this past year. I am honored and humbled to serve this district as a superintendent. Thank you. At this time, Dr. Tracy Coons, Assistant to the Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, will come to the stage.
Good evening. It is my privilege this evening to announce the attendance awards for the class of 2021. The first group of students were able to achieve perfect attendance for their 12th grade year. Brandy Addis. Please come up to the podium. Jaden Akers. Riley Artis. Tanner Barco. Victoria Bittner. Brant Bonadio. Hannah Bruner. Seth Cooper. Emily Cord. Hannah Detweiler. Rachel DeRoma. Emily Donaldson. Anthony Dulick. Jamie Evans. Joshua Gearson. Mara Giacomelli. Gage Gillot. Shane Grassick. Ethan Hamilton. Lucas Hammerly. Noah Harvey. Scott Herman. Colby Himes. Jenna Hickson. Deressa Hughes. Seth Hunker. Noah King. Zachary Kozlowski. Madison Kerpiel. Joseph Lazinski. Juliana Lott. John Martray. Kiera McLaughlin. Alyssa Molinaro. Jessica Nicholson. Mackenzie Pitzman. Isabel Porbaugh. Jacob Pulio. Mason Prinky. Bailey Pritz. Nicholas Regish. Ashlyn Rohal. Robert Sarnelli. Shelby Shawley. Nathan Spoggy. Megan Stansick. And Luke Warwick. This is it, Drew. We got a few. The next group of students have perfect attendance for both 11th and 12th grade. Brock Basinger. Joseph Elliott. Cameron King. Brandon McLaughlin. Melanie Porterfield. And Emily Ream. We also have a student who was able to attain perfect attendance for 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. Courtney Lehman. And amazingly, we have someone who was able to attain perfect attendance for 8th grade through 12th grade. That is Autumn Ansel. Congratulations for all the students who received attendance awards.
Awesome. Board of School Directors, families, friends, as per my sworn commission by the Pennsylvania Department of Education, I declare that these candidates have met the requirements for graduation from the Connellsville Area School District. And by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby authorize the awarding of diplomas to the graduating class of 2021. Members of the board and administration, please join Dr. Stern to confer the diplomas.
Ushers, you may now lead the graduates forward.
Ready to roll? Okay. Seth Allen Nicolette. Katie Jean Wolf. Hannah K. Bruner. David James Keffer Jr. Lucas William Hammerly. Juliana Elizabeth Lott. Katie Jordan Kabbalah. Gage Grayson Jalot. Madison Ann Kerpiel. Sydney Elizabeth Jalot. Reagan Olivia Dally. Elizabeth Marie Jackson. Cameron Dale King. Melanie Jane Porterfield. Ethan Christopher Hamilton. Bailey Ann Fritz. Madeline Leah Adnich. Brandy Lynn Addis. Jaden James Akers. Ariel Nicole Albright. Amber Louise Allison. Anna Marie Ambrisco. Chloe Jean Anderson. Autumn Dawn Ansel. Riley Nicole Artis. Naomi Vanessa Avelinet. Adam Michael Barzik. Tanner Robert Barco. Brock William Basinger. Shelby Teresa Basinger. Tyler Keith Basinger. Joshua Averill Bates. Michael Allen Bereiter. Madison Nicole Bevins. Seth Andrew Beveridge. Christopher Allen Beer. Daniel Ross Beer IV. Victoria Rose Bittner. Alana Christine Black. Roger Jason Blackwell. Jonathan David Bloom. Grant Caden Bonadio. Thomas Anthony Borick. Allison K. Tallulah Bowser. Kendall Ray Bradish. Amarissa Lorelei Brombick. Nathan Lee Bronson. Chloe Renee Brown. Elijah Ray Brown. Kendall Renee Briner. Natalie Jean Briner. Caleb John Bird. Chase Mitchell Bird. Patrick William Burnsworth. Gracie Eileen Butler. Tyler Michael Cable. Dylan Michael Cafaso. Braden Keith Carnes. Landon Christopher Chickatello. Mackenzie Abigail Clark. Mason Donovan Clements. Justin Merle Klein. Haley Ann College. Paul Jerry Thomas Coltis. Caleb Michael Compton. Dakota Michael Cook. Seth Ian Cooper. Emily Grace Cord. Zachary John Kokenauer. Kyron Maurice Craggett. Cassidy Lynn Kramer. Savannah Grace Crampo. Chase Allen Cross. Dennis James Darnell. Mylan Vincent Deffabaugh. Hallie Christine Detweiler. Hannah Kate Detweiler. Nicole Madison DeWeese. Chloe Jane Dillon. Rachel Ann DeRoma. Emily Jade Donaldson. Riley Michelle Donaldson. Raymond Lewis Drake IV. Sierra Ray Dressel. Camden Ray Dugan. Samantha Faith Duggar. Anthony William Dulick. Joseph Damon Elliott. Garrett Keith Etling. Jamie Sue Evans. Jeffrey Edward Evans. Logan Evan Fairby. Dominic Montgomery Firestone. Luke Andrew Fish. Haven Paige Fisher. Jalen Renee Fisher. Tyler Anthony Fasella. Sarah Beth Fleming. Bruce Edison Foster. Cheyenne Renee Friel. Alyssa Violet Friend. O'Shea Dean Gaines. Kobe Michael Gales. Sierra Mae Gardner. Paige Elizabeth Gasparo. Noah Connor Gaudiello. Joshua Michael Gerson, Jr. Mara Elise Giacomelli. Nicholas Stanton Gibbs. Damian Adam Gibson. Jaden Daniel Golden. Trevor Lee Golden. Gage Grant Goodwin. Gabrielle Marie Goodwin. John Benjamin Goodwin IV. Shane Michael Graysick. Jenna Nicole Greenawalt. Tiffany Madison Gregg. Madison Angelica Grimm. Jacob Daniel Hare. Christina Elaine Hall. Chloe Ann Hall. Rayanne Mackenzie Hall. Zachary Kenneth Hall. Noah Dean Harvey. Alexandra Hope Hatter. Elena Catherine Hawk. Kyle Logan Helms. Lillian Rebecca Herbert. Leah Marie Herman. Scott Allen Herman. Devin Scott Heiss. Jacob Robert Hiles. Cheyenne Elizabeth Hill. Colby Michael Himes. Jenna Marie Hickson. Derisa May Hughes. Seth William Hunker. Isaiah Sanchez John. Josiah Manny John. Bradley Eugene Johnson. Emma Elizabeth Johnson. Adriana Grace Johnston. Jacqueline Hope Johnston. Lawrence Andrew Jordan Jr. Tanner David Kaup. John Joseph Kasevich. Colby James Keedy. Kyle David Kilbach.
Paige Madison Kelly. Jonathan Michael Kessler. Aiden Michael Kessinger. Abigail Jean King. Harley Nicole King. Noah Wayne King. Aaron Miles Kershey. David Smith Kuntz Jr. Cole William Kuntz. Zachary Matthew Kozlowski. Theodore Joseph Kramer. Jaslyn Bell Kreinbrook. Courtney Rain Lehman. Zachary Ryan Lehman. Joseph Christopher Lee. Joseph John Lazinski III. Matthew Aaron Stephen Lint. Haley Nicole Liska. Candace Jean Logan. Andrew Garman Long. Gohan James Long. Carly Nicole Lonegro. Peyton Lee Lowry. Aaron William Leidick. John Robert Mattis III. Molly Ann Malloy. Morgan Lynn Moraga. Dylan Thomas Marchuka. Ashlyn Elizabeth Martin. John Kenneth Martray III. Madison Lane McCombie. Gabriel Isaiah McCrum. Bailey Elizabeth McGrath. Brandon Wayne McLaughlin. Kira Elizabeth McLaughlin. Jameson John McPoyle. Jacob David Means. Ashley Marie Mendocino. William Ray Metz. Timothy Owen Metzger. Alexander Lewis Miller. Lena Rose Miller. Todd Allen Miller Jr. Weston Case Miller. Aiden John Minnick. Alyssa Marie Molinaro. Kenzie Elizabeth Mowry. Leon Robert Mowry III. Braden Hunter Mullen. Cole Lee Molnix. Freedom Justice Nelson. Rhiannon Marie Nelson. Delaney J. Nicholson. Jessica Marie Nicholson. Mallory Sky Nicholson. Zachary John Anusco. Zachary Alexander Ostrowski. Joseph Tyler Peterson. Leanne Marie Phipps. Tristan Dominic Pindro. Jacob William Pearl. Mackenzie Christine Pittsmont. Kendra Lee Platter. Sydney Alexis Pletcher. Isabel Alice Porbaugh. Ariana Sky Porterfield. Derek Allen Porterfield. Nicole Lee Porterfield. Jacob Justin Pulio. Kelsey Nicole Prinky. Mason Thomas Prinky. Shannon Angelise Prinky. Mason Dylan Rodolik. Colby Jason Randall. Emily Marie Ream. Nicholas Stephen James Regish. Christian Donald Rhodes. Kaylee Taylor Rich. Taylor Michelle Richardson. Kiana Monique Ricks. Hunter James Rodman. Nolan David Robertucci. Michaela Lynn Rock. George Maximus Roebuck. Ashlyn Nicole Rohal. Bailey Marie Rosensteel. Katrina Marie Ruby. Hunter Allen Rush. Caleb Jonathan Russell. Destiny Dawn Russman. Jordan Lee Sanzone. Robert Jeffrey Sarnelli. Marcus Andrew Saylor. Luke Anthony Scarry. Samuel Wayne Schaefer. Dalton Edward Shawley. Shelby Piper Shawley. Darren Wade Sheets. Shane Edward Shelton. Hannah Ray Shipley. Malachi Jacob Ray Showman. Adriana Marie Schroyer. Brittany Faye Schroyer. Chloe Indica Lee Schroyer. Logan Hunter Schroyer. Emily Grace Schrum. Alyssa Nicole Silbaugh. Maria Lynn Sight. Samantha Grace Sipe. Kelsey Gianna Skanesny. James Paul Sledge. Hunter Austin Smith. Jonathan Matthew Smith. David Willard Snyder. Grant Wesley Snyder. Anna Leah Soom. Nathan Reed Spoggy. James Garrett Staggers. Megan Faith Stansack. Noah Olin Stevenson. Brendan Michael Stewart. Matthew Dean Stewart. Braden Robert Steelwagon. Trey Michael Stokes. Zachary William Strasser. Noah Lee Striner. Anna Array Swan. Kayla Dawn Swank. Kendra Nicole Swank. Donna Marie Swope. Juliana Catherine Tangretti. Mackenzie Reese Taylor. Austin Allen Thomas. Madison Jade Thomas. Ashlyn Carol Thompson. Hannah Rosalind Tyke. Ian Patrick Trainer. Abigail Rose Trich. Michaela Elizabeth Trump. Anna Sophia Tazan. Brianna Lee Urinick. Mariah Nicole Ulrey. Devin Edward Umensetter. Aaron Cole Virgillo. Jacob Charles Wadsworth. Luke Thomas Warwick. Alexander Michael Watson. Alyssa Ann Watson. Chase Allen Webster. Russell Roy Whitaker. Andrew Jason Williams. Andrew Matthew Williams. Stone Matiah Williams. Accepting the diploma in honor of Raybon Carol Bowers, Stone Williams. Jeremy Wilbert Wills Jr. Dylan Michael Wilson. James William David Wilson Jr. Emily Elizabeth Wiltrout. Ty David Wiltrout. Heaven Lee Wingrove. Charles Robert Wood. Gabrielle Louise Renee Wood. Mark Ryan Yezik. Liam Rowan Udell. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Thanks.
It is a long-standing tradition during graduation ceremonies for graduating students to flip their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps to signify that the students have met the requirements for graduation and are now ready to take on another challenge in their lives. Graduates, please stand. In recognition of your status as high school graduates, you may now flip your tassels from right to left. I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the families of our graduates who have worked so hard and sacrificed so much to help these seniors reach this significant milestone in their lives. For all of you, I know there have been highs and lows, thrills and disappointments. Yet through it all, you provide the love and support that was needed to keep your sons and daughters focused and on track. You deserve the joy of this graduation as much as our seniors do. To the class of 2021, I want to say thank you on behalf of the staff of the Connellsville Area Senior High School and Career and Technical Center. Graduates, you have brought pride and honor to both our school and community. Congratulations and good luck. You will definitely be missed. Before we close, I would like to acknowledge the retirement of several members of the high school faculty and staff and thank them for their many years of service to our students and our school district. Miss Lori Scheller, high school counselor. Mrs. Leslie Bartosh, consumer education teacher at the high school. Mr. Kenny House, social studies teacher at the high school. And Mrs. Sharon McLaughlin, cafeteria lead at the high school. Thank you. In closing, we want to thank everyone for attending this evening and celebrating the graduation of the Connellsville Area School District class of 2021. We especially want to thank those who helped in any way to make this ceremony possible. To conclude our program, our National Honor Society President, Lucas Hammerly, will announce the benediction.
Graduates, family members, friends, teachers, administrators, and the Board of School Directors, please join me in a final blessing benediction on the Connellsville Area Senior Class of 2021 in whatever manner or posture is most comfortable for you. Loving Sacred, in this holy moment, we are all here today together as one to acknowledge the difficult, important, and transformational journey that the class of 2021 have courageously tread together. From the moment each of us first became a Falcon to the last few moments we spend together here today, we affirm that the tremendous ascent has been a worthwhile sojourn and it has changed us all. Beloved students, you have reached the mountaintop. Let the fresh air fill your lungs and feel a deep sense of accomplishment and joy in your bones. You can now look down and see how far you have trekked, acknowledging each rock of knowledge, waymarker of self-realization, and wise guide who pointed you back to the trail. You have reached a true summit. You look out and see a beautiful unknown horizon full of possibility and potential. May you find purpose in your next exploration, wisdom as you walk many different paths, and sincere connection with others as you face both hardship and overwhelming joy on the way. May you often come across holy reminders of this moment, this view from the mountaintop, and remember that you are capable of incredible feats. You are strong and courageous. You are a piece of something expansive and transcendent. Go forth from this peak cloaked in sacred knowledge and carried forth by our collective blessings for your journeys yet to come. Amen, and go Falcons.
I have to apologize. I failed to mention two of our other staff members who plan on retiring this year. Mrs. Debbie Liska, phys ed teacher at the high school, and Mrs. Candace Miller, math teacher at the high school. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2021. This concludes our program. Thank you for attending.